KOSP, Brookline, Springfield. It's time for the starting lineup with Scott Purdy, Ned Reynolds, and Art Haynes on 102.1 The One. Always the sure bet.
And it is great having you with us on the starting lineup, and welcome back. Starting lineup brought to you by Play It Again Sports and the Fremont Shopping Center, Battlefield in Fremont, Springfield. Swing Right Golf, which is located on South Campbell. You really hone your swing down there. Purrier does that all the time. A little bit north of Nixa, south of Campbell Avenue. Marshfield Chevrolet, which is the I-44 exit, and a couple of left turns, and you're right there at Marshfield Chevrolet. And Citizens Bank of Rogersville with two routes. One is located adjacent to Highland Springs, and the other is in Rogersville itself. I'm Ned Reynolds, along with
Scott Purrier.
And Art Haynes.
Good morning, Arthur.
Morning, guys.
We have a future Bear on the line with us. He is having a monster junior season at Glendale High School. Hit his school record 11th home run yesterday. He is Brady Yates. Brady, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you guys for having me.
First of all, who's the teacher we need to shout out to that's letting you out of class here at 8:15?
Shout out the athletic director. My coach hit him up and asked if I was going to be good to hop on the call this morning. So, athletic director.
What class is it you're missing?
English with Mr. Minch.
Mr. Minch. He's a mean one, Mr. Minch, isn't he? You ever go into that class and try to sing that song, You're a Mean One, Mr. Minch, instead of Grinch, and see how that goes over, okay?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, Brady having a phenomenal junior season, 11 home runs, I believe 48 RBIs, hitting almost 450. As just a junior, and I think about 30 walks so far. It looks like you may get intentional passes whenever they see you come to the plate. How are you handling that?
I mean, it sometimes gets a little frustrating, but, I have people behind me like Reed Jackson, for example. First time I got intentionally walked against Carthage, he came up and just hit another home run. So it makes it a little harder on the other teams to intentionally walk me whenever you got a good lineup and people that can back me up. So, I mean, it honestly does feel really good, though, because they kind of know what you're about. So,
And 3 Grand Slams this year, is that correct?
Yes, sir, 3 Grand Slams.
And one more sets, I believe, is it a state record or school record if you hit a 4th?
It is a MSHA state record.
Okay.
All right, Brady, compare yourself to Sebastian Norman.
That's tough. Sebastian was great. I mean, he was so mature. He just played great. He's a great guy. I mean, I'll give him the edge right now, but, I have another year. So.
Are you physically a comparative figure?
Yes, sir. I think so. I mean, he's a big guy for sure. He's a little faster than I am right now, but working on that. So I think I'm pretty physical too. So
Arthur?
Brady, to what do you attribute your development as a hitter here over your high school career?
Say that again. Sorry.
Well, what do you attribute your success as a hitter, how you've developed from your freshman year to now? How's that process gone?
All right. Freshman year, I think I had a good campaign. So, it's really just staying simple up there. I mean, hitting in the off season all the time, hitting during the season, staying up to par with my swing. All I really do is just go up there and stay simple. So I think keep getting better. So just staying simple and hitting the ball hard.
Who do you play with in the summers, and kind of take us back when you kind of figured out that this baseball thing might turn out to be pretty good for you? What age was that?
I play with the Inevitable A's national team. So Nick Heron's club, based out of St. Louis. So we travel all around in the summer. But so I think whenever I kind of realized that baseball could be good for me is whenever we were growing up. I was playing with the Midwest Mavericks, Andy Sutton's team. So we were probably ranked one of the best teams in the country. We just kind of went around, won all these tournaments. And, I kind of realized that, like, baseball is what I want to pursue, that kind of thing. And then once I got into high school, I played 2 seasons of football as well. So playing that other sport in high school with other high competition kind of made me realize that football is not my thing, and I want to play baseball. So I dialed in and stuck to baseball.
Where were you in football? What position?
I played slot receiver and outside linebacker.
Excellent.
And are you still doing that or not? Is football still on no?
I'm not playing football anymore.
Okay. Art?
Okay, so why the early decision from Missouri State?
Yeah, I think my decision ultimately came down to the coaching staff. I've kind of grown up around here. I've kind of had a brief relationship with Joey Hawkins all my life. So I went on a couple visits to like Xavier and Mizzou, but when I finally went on my Missouri State visit, I just kind of realized that nothing's going to feel like Missouri State. Missouri State feels like I have like friendships everywhere. Everybody loves where they're at. So I think the coaching staff for sure.
Brady, how tall are you and what do you weigh?
I'm 6'2" and I weigh like 200 pounds.
6'2", 200, and you're playing where position-wise now?
Third base.
Third base. Is that your college position, you think, or do you think you might transition to something else?
I think I could play third base. Obviously, wherever they want me, I'll play. I played outfield freshman year, shortstop sophomore year. So wherever they need me, I'll play. But I do really think I could contribute to Missouri State at third base.
Art, Ned got intimidated by talking to Brady and had to leave the studio, so it's you and I now. What do you got for him?
Well, I was going to say you're in a loaded district. You've already played some of these teams, so kind of how does that shape up in a couple of weeks?
Yes, sir. We're 5-0 in our district right now, so we're in a great spot, sitting in a great spot right now, but obviously we play Nixa tonight, so I think that'll kind of decide, I guess, who's the 1 seed or whatever, but ultimately I don't think that really matters. I think once district time comes, anybody can win anywhere, and we're going to throw our guys, they're going to throw their guys against who they think they should, so I think if we win tonight, we'll be sitting pretty too. So,
Brady, in today's college world, and when you rise up like you have this year, 11 home runs, a school record, in basketball and football, teams still keep calling. It seems like in baseball, there's almost a gentleman's agreement of sorts for the most part that, once a kid verbally commits to somewhere, they leave them alone and move on. Have you noticed that, or have people been trying to kind of get into your head a little bit and say, hey, are you sure you want to be a Bear?
Yeah, the process kind of stopped for me after I committed. But, obviously you're going to have these people around you asking why you committed here and, like, why don't you go there, yada, yada, yada. But no actual schools have been, like, reaching out, trying to sway my decision. So, and I'm glad because I'm really happy with my decision. So, I think the process definitely stops after I committed.
Brady, talk about Coach Jim Julian and how he runs the program.
Yeah, he's great. I came in, I knew he was a great coach. Glendale's always kind of had success, so, that also helps. But he's really just a great guy. There's not much to it. Everything he does, the way he handles things, it's so, like, professional. And I couldn't imagine playing for anybody else throughout my high school career, so.
The actual numbers are a 448 average, 11 homers, 48 RBIs, 29 walks. You hit 6. You said 6 homers last year, I believe, or 5?
I actually hit no home runs last year. I hit 5 my freshman season.
So steroids basically is what's happened, right?
I guess so.
How do you go from 0 to 11 home runs? Is it just physical maturity and growth? Did you change anything like launch angle? What was your focus to get to where now you're that home run threat at the plate?
Yeah, I think it's probably more the mental maturity part, like the mental side of the game for sure. Because freshman year, I felt like I didn't have any pressure. I had a great year, hit above 400. And then all these rankings came out. I was ranked number 1 in the state. And I think it was just probably the fact that I felt like I had all the pressure in the world on me. I felt like I had to do too much. So I think I've always been a home run threat or power threat for sure. But finally, like, dialing my mental game and just being confident up there, I think it's definitely been the game changer.
So for the home runs, do you go up sometimes trying to hit a home run or just put a good swing on the ball and see what happens?
Yeah, I'd never go up there trying to hit a home run. I always have my coaches remind me that too. They always tell me stay through the ball. So I think just staying through the ball and trying to hit the ball back at the pitcher, and the ball will go out.
I think I'm trying to think back in my years of when kids graduated, but you missed Brooks Kettering probably out there, didn't you, by a year? Were you an 8th grader? But then
I was an 8th grader.
Yeah, you had Cam Stratton and you had Drew Wedgeworth and Sebastian Norman and guys like that are now doing big things at the college level. How much did you watch and learn from them as a freshman and how they handled things on the varsity level that you're applying now?
Yeah, they were all like great mentors to me. Like Cam Stratton, Mark Ross, Drew Wedgeworth specifically. Like Drew would take me up to the cages and I'd hit with him, and Coach Bill Rowe, obviously very well known, but everybody was super good. And then they were all super advanced and mature. So just kind of seeing how they handled things and took about the Glendale program is just kind of showed me what I needed to do. And they were great. They were great people.
Brady, have you always lived in Springfield?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Your dad's the golfing legend out there, Toby Yates at Glendale. Have you heard any stories about that?
No, he doesn't. No, I really haven't.
Yeah. Do you play golf?
I do a little bit here and there, but I grew up playing a little bit more. But now that baseball is kind of hitting hard, I try to stay a little bit away from it, so I'm not swinging under the ball too much.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there something to that baseball hitters shouldn't play golf because it may mess up their swing?
Yeah, for a while I didn't think so, but then I don't know. I think maybe a little bit just because I'm swinging – golf, you're swinging down. Baseball, you kind of got to stay on top of the ball a little bit. So I think it'll tweak your swing a little bit, but nothing too major.
You got the rest of this season left and then all of your senior year. What kind of goals do you have in mind? Any individual numbers you want to hit or what about team goals?
Right. I think obviously the team goals matter most to me right now. I want to obviously take my team through districts, win districts, see where we can go. But, I mean, individually, I want to keep my stats high. I want to keep hitting where I'm hitting about like 400, 450, that kind of thing. So, I don't know. I just want to keep contributing and keep the energy up for my team and bring us on and keep playing for a while.
Are you looking forward to playing over there in the jet stream that is Hammons Field for baseball Bears? Because they put up some pretty good offensive numbers. I know a lot of that has to do with Joey and his reputation as a hitting coach as well.
Yes, sir. I'm so excited for it. I mean, I go up and watch all these games, and you just see these balls get hit upwards of 110 all game, and the balls are just flying out of the park. And, the hitting development they have up there is great, strength development, everything. So I'm so pumped to get up there.
Very good. Well, Brady, continue on with a great season. Get used to walks because you're going to see a few of them here probably down the stretch this year and next. But enjoyed our visit with you, and best of luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Thanks, Brady.
Yeah, Brady Yates, the junior standout out of Glendale High School, having a phenomenal year with 11 homers, 48 RBIs. He is a commit to the baseball Bears as well. Art, that's a good one to get, especially when you can go local and get those kids convinced to stay home, especially that level of a kid, too.
Absolutely. I mean, you want it to be the program to be a program of choice in the area where it's going to be top of mind for a lot of kids wanting to go there, and they're doing a good job with that.
It sounds a little bit like the old Curry-Sutherland path here, doesn't it? Commit early, get that out of your head where you don't have to worry about it anymore. Go out and put up monster numbers, and then keep doing it at the college level.
It sounds very much like that.
We got a couple minutes. Again, Ned has left for the rest of the show. He had an appointment to go to, but wanted to get your thoughts on you look at the baseball Bears and their numbers this year, and Caden Bogenpole is considered a first, second round pick, maybe somewhere in that range. The numbers haven't been there this year. How much of that is any kind of decline, or is more of it just the fact that he gets to see absolutely nothing to hit as a feared hitter?
I think that's more of it.
Yeah.
He is among the national leaders in walks. People just don't give him anything to hit. So that's been a little frustrating, but it's not been bad for the team because that's another base runner for somebody else to knock in. But, I think the pros will still see the potential and what he has done and what he can do in the future. It's
a little bit, to me, like what Ryan Howard faced after his freshman year.
Yeah, that's right.
Like they see him come to play, like, nope, we're not messing with that. And Caden's a little bit built like a Howard, maybe not as thick and a lot more mobile, but when he hits one like he did against Arkansas at Hammons Field, it's somebody's mistake more than likely anything else in right now. And I got to think that Curry has benefited from that in the batting order a little bit too.
No question. Now they've got him batting behind Caden. It's kind of flip-flop back and forth, but they've got a lot of juice in the lineup 1 through 9.
And they got to get that juice flowing again here after a little hiccup here with the 5 straight losses. What do you anticipate this weekend with Jack State coming in? I know we've talked a lot about it. We'll have guests on tomorrow talking about it, but it sounds like the ultimate matchup of very good pitching staff against very good hitting team.
Yeah, this will really tell the tale as far as the Bears and their chances going forward. RPI is down to 23 now, which is still good, but, they were in the top 10 at one time, and that's deteriorated. So they're in good shape to make the NCAA tournament, but Yeah, you got it. These are big games against this first place team coming in, and you get all the Route 66 hoopla. And it'll be a big weekend.
I think Corey pointed this out that in the RPI, you don't get penalized for losing on the road against good teams as much as you do losing at home, and that
Right.
makes this series even more important, does it not?
Absolutely does.
Yeah, where do they? I mean, what is the danger zone RPI wise in your mind that the Bears could be kind of seeing that at large at least starting to get a little shaky?
Well, I think high 30s, certainly 40s would be the danger zone. So they need to stay in the top 30 if they can.
If you ask Barry Henson, it's 20, isn't it? That's the danger zone?
Yeah, 21 was not good.
21, yeah, exactly. So, all right, well, hey, we're going to take a time out here. You're listening to the starting lineup. We'll be right back after this.
You're listening to the starting lineup with Scott Purrier, Ned Reynolds, and Art Haynes on 102.1 The One.